Ricky the Dragon Hong here for AfterBuzz TV. We're at the season 2 premiere of Glow. What you gonna do when Ricky the Dragon Hong and the gorgeous ladies of wrestling run wild on you? Hey Britt, how are you?
Hi, good thing.
Rick, AfterBuzz TV. Nice to meet you too.
Oh my god, I love AfterBuzz.
Well,
used to do it.
Well, here's the thing. We do the after show. My friend, myself, and Candace, and I've reached out to your PR company to come into the studio.
Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, my friends used to do like AfterBuzz. I forget for which shows, maybe a year or two ago, but they like loved it, and I that's how I learned about it. It's so fun.
Well, come to our studio.
Yeah, I would love to. Hell yeah.
All right, so my big question is, so like, what time did you stay up today to watch the episodes?
No, I didn't. I'm like an old lady. I fell asleep beforehand, but I've seen it. So I'm gonna rewatch it again now that it's officially out. But I've already seen it. So, but yeah, I fell asleep. My parents stayed up on the East Coast, but I didn't realize it came out Pacific Standard Time, not East Coast time.
Oh, so they were up at 3 in the morning?
Well, no, at midnight they were like, "What's the deal? It's not on." I was like, "Oh my god, I think it's just Pacific Standard Time, midnight." So they went to bed, but they watched it this morning.
Oh, so they had breakfast and like watching you and everything.
But they're like, "Oh gosh, I wish we hadn't stayed up."
So okay, so I've watched up until about episode 8. I was up till about 2:33.
What? Okay.
I would have watched the whole thing, but I knew that I was coming here, so I was like, "There's no way I can do that."
Get sleep, yeah.
All right, so my thing is this: like, so I know your character takes a different turn this season.
Yeah.
So are you still wrestling with the ladies, like behind the scenes, or less?
So I do still train with all of the women. I think that Carly mentioned Liz Flayhive, who are our showrunners. They wanted me to be wrestling because they didn't know where the season was going, and they're writing the episodes week by week. So things are constantly changing, and I think the writers want the liberty of being able to throw whoever in at any time. And I don't know, I want to keep up with the girls. It's like a great way to like bond with each other, and I hope that eventually maybe Justine does get back in the ring. So I want to keep up that skill.
Well, yeah, it's sisterhood of the wrestling pants.
Yeah, yes it is. You've thought of that. Yeah. That's pretty good. I was like, that's spot on.
I mean, so okay, so I caught this briefly in season 1. So would your character still be Scab, or would they change your wrestling character?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I think it would be Scab still. I hope, because I mean, during promos I still do the whole Scab like mohawk and fun stuff. So ideally, if I do get back in the ring, I hope it's like Scab, which is what I auditioned for originally. So yeah, that was my whole callback.
All right, so funnest time in season 2?
The fight at the punk club, where I get to yell, you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but where I'm like, "Sell your own fucking merch, Billy." That was so much fun. That was all me, and I feel like that was the closest I've gotten to wrestling. So it felt like a really, really fun moment. Plus, I've never gotten into a real fight before, so
I'd hope not.
Yeah, and I hope that I don't. But it was one of those like actor moments where you kind of get to live vicariously through your character and experience something that you otherwise might not have. That was just so much fun to film. I had a blast. That was my favorite. Episode 2, I think.
Yes. Okay. Well, congratulations. It's nice to meet you.